Om Gurubhyo Namaha, Om Mahaganapate Namaha, Om Saraswati Namaha. This is a Panchanga Shravana for Shubhakruta Nama Savatsara, Shaka year 1944 and Vikrami year 2079 and Vikrami Nama Savatsara is Rakshasa for English year 2022-2023. This Panchang Shravanam is prepared by Pandit Mahesh. That's me. I am a Panchang Siddhanti and Panchang Ganikarta. I live in Seattle, Washington, United States. I also own the website called mypanchang.com. For Panchang Shravanam for India, like we have a government in center in India and we have a state governments. Likewise, there is a celestial government for pretty much every country or every time zone based on the longitude, latitudes and various factors actually. So the Shaka Nama Savatsara is Shubhakruta, Vikrami Nam Savatsara is Rakshasa. This year, king for India, Raju, will be Shani. Mantri, the Prime Minister, is Guru. Lord of Clouds, Meghesh, is Buddha. Lord of Crops, Sasyesh, is Shani. Commander in Chief, Senapati, is Buddha. Finance Ministry, Dhanush, is owned by Shani. Lord of Fluids, Rasesh, is Chandra. Lord of Grains, Dhanyesh, is Shukra. Lord of Minerals, Nirasesh, is Shani. Lord of Fruits, Phalesh, is Buddha. Vehicle for Samvatsara is horse or buffalo. Rohini Vasa is on Parvat mountain. Adra Nakshatra Pravesh, Lord is Buddha, Mercury. Varsha Lagna Lord is Mithuna. The Lord will be Mercury. Jagat Lagna is Vrishabha. The Lord will be Shukra. Makar Sankranti Phalam for India. So this year's name of Makar Sankranti is Rakshasi, the name of the Makar Sankranti. Coming from south, going to north, the facing the Mukha look is in the west, but looking at northeast, it will give happiness to king. Vehicle is Vag, Vyagra or tiger. Secondary vehicle is Ashwa or horse. The color of the clothes is yellow. Tilaka that we put on the forehead, the mark, the dot or urdhva pundra or whatever people use depending on their followings. So the tilak is made of saffron. Caste is sarpa snake. It is holding flower of jasmine. The age is kumari, unmarried. Food it is eating payasam and jewelry is pearl. The food vessel, Bhojan Patra, is made of silver. The blouse is made of leaf, Parna, green color. Position of Makar Sankranti Sthiti is sitting. Weapon it is holding is Gada, mace. The Gada, Lord Narayana also is holding Gada in one of his hand. Now we are going to see the Naynayaka results. So for Shakanama Samvatsara, it is going to be good farm produce, animals and people will be happy. Whereas Vikrami Samvatsara, Rakshasa Nama Samvatsara, there will be epidemic, price hike. The king is Shani, Saturn, poor rainfall, fire and theft will increase, epidemics will continue, strikes and riots will happen. Mantri, the Prime Minister, is Guru, good crop in northeastern region, good cattle and plenty of milk. Lord of Clouds, Meghesh, is Buddha, general happiness will prevail, religious festivities and celebration will happen. Lord of Crops, Sashesh, is Shani, disease to food grains, false court cases will increase. Commander in chief is Buddha. Businesses will prosper. Borders will be protected by armed forces very well. Finance ministry is Shani. Black money and black marketers will hurt. Lord of fluids, Rasesh is moon. Fruits and vegetables and juice produce will grow well. Lord of grains, Danyesh is Shukra. Small price hike in later part of the year. Lord of minerals, Nirases is Shani. Lead, iron, brass, oil, woolen clothes market will be good. Lord of fruits, Falesh is Buddha. Grass and other herbs will have a nice produce. Now we'll see general prediction for the world. World will undergo changes in the world order in 2022, 2023 and 2024. World will see a swing to socialist tendencies in geopolitics. Socialist agitation will increase and pseudo socialists will be exposed. This is all because of Saturn. So Saturn will give all those pseudo seculars and pseudo socialists will be exposed. Depreciation of government assets. Dollar will undergo serious introspection in coming years. If steps not taken, it might lose its importance in the world economy till 2024. We are continuing with the world predictions. Some countries will undergo revolution, agitations. Europe will undergo massive change, troubles due to planetary axis meeting in Europe and also meeting in Middle East. Places north of Delhi, including Kashmir, will see massive changes. Canada will continue to see unpleasant experiences of agitation, crimes, and suicides will increase. Trouble in Afghanistan and China after November 8, 2022. World. Russia will see double dealings on part of foreign powers and will continue to undergo financial and trade disputes. Sanctions may have a positive effects on Russia in late 2023 2024 due to Jupiter and Uranus. Pakistan may undergo overhaul or refactoring in by end of June 2022 in or by end of June 2022. Now, for India, we'll see epidemic will continue, the COVID thing, but government will be successful in dealing with new medical research. Loss by fire or fire can outbreak in several parts of country. Reshuffle of central cabinet ministers. Some of the new minister can be inducted. Varsha Lagna Lord in the sixth house with the Mars demonstration will increase. It can be related to old ghosts like CAA, etc. Lagna Lord debilitated in the 10th house, receiving aspect from Saturn, may delay government getting recognition on the world platform, but eventually Indian government gets its due. India. Trade will increase with respect to communication, transport, media, telecommunication, information technology, and India's foreign reserve will increase. Infrastructural facilities will increase, like road and etc. 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 Relations with neighboring countries will not be cordial. India will invest in new weapons or will establish new manufacturing facilities to make new weapons. New education institutes will be established. Some minister could be trapped in honey trap. So if you are a minister watching this, please be careful about honey traps. India, country's financial standing will improve after August 2022. Farmers' agitation may awake after January 23. Property market will hike. So if you're trying to buy some properties, this is a good time. There will be a political stability in the country. Communal harmony will be affected in certain parts of India. Stock market will be good overall, except a small upset. Stock market related corruption will be exposed. or if there is already existing investigation going on, the names will be revealed and those people will be punished. India, country's financial solvency and reputation will be good. Labor relations will be good. Enemies will be defeated. Armed forces will be stronger, equipped with the new weapons. A good year for animal husbandry business. Service class and underprivileged class will gain. Tourism and hotel industries will improve, will prosper. India tourism industry will be really good because in country will get more tourists. New amusement resorts will be established. Foreign relations will improve. Secret enemies of countries won't succeed. Death of an important minister. Country's territorial integrity could be challenged, but they won't succeed. India, country's scientists will make new scientific discoveries. Country's diplomacy will be recognized. Judicial system will improve. Ram Mandir temple building will be in good pace. A good year for travel business. Cabinet will induct new dynamic ministers. India. New international alliance will increase and some tension in existing alliance, but overall things will be fine. Temples need to have a higher vigil. Death of some bureaucrats, terrorism and spying activities will increase, but they will be handled firmly. Betrayal of country by aristocrats will be exposed. Oil price will increase more after November 8th. Crops burning will affect negatively the coast. The power shortage in western region. Some region will have security issues like Punjab and Haryana will have some security issues. This is the income expenditure table, Aaya Vyaya table for people residing in India. For this is based on your Janma Nakshatra. So if you do not know your Janma Nakshatra, you can look up your Kundali Jatakam or horoscope. If you do not have one, you can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology and you can enter your name, birth date, time of birth and place of birth, and it will prepare complete report with your moon sign, Janma Nakshatra, ascendant sign, Janma Lagna, and everything, all the details. And you know what? We do not save any of your information, and you can get PDF info also sent to your friends, or astrologers, and they can take a look at it. So people born in Ashwini Nakshatra, their income is 8, expenditure is 5, they will get the defamation. For people born in Bharani Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 14, so loss. People in Kartika Nakshatra, income and expenditure both are 5, yay, happiness. People in Rohini Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 8, happiness. For Mrigashirsha Nakshatra, people having income 8, expenditure 5, defamation. For Adra Nakshatra, both income and expenditure are 11, so they will get respect. For Pushyami, for Punarvasu Nakshatra, income is 5, expenditure is 11, loss. For Pushyami Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain. For Aslesha Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 11, trouble. For Magha Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defame. For Purva Falguni Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 14, loss. For Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, income is 5, expenditure is 5, happiness. For Hasta Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 8, happiness. For Chitra Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defame. For Swati Nakshatra, income and expenditure both are 11, they will have a respect. They will gain respect. For Vishakha Nakshatra, income is 5, expenditure is 11, loss. For Anuradha Nakshatra, income is 14, and expenditure is 11, they will have a labh gain. For Jyeshtha Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 11, trouble. For Mula Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defame. For Purva Shada Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 14, loss. For Uttarashada Nakshatra, income is 5, expenditure is 5, happiness. Shravana Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 8, happiness. For Dhanishta Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defame. For Shatabisha Nakshatra, income and expenditure both are 11. So they will get respect. For Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, income is 5, expenditure is 11, loss. For Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, income is 5, expenditure is 11, loss. For Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain. For Revati Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 11, trouble. So this is based on your Janma Nakshatra. You can read through again. You can pause this slide at this point, this video, right at this moment, and you can take a look at it for your based on your Janma Nakshatra. Again, we'll give it for your Rashi in the next slide. This is based on your moon sign. If you do not know your moon sign, you can know from your Jatakam. If you do not have your Jatakam or Kundali, you can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology. You can enter your name, birth date, time of birth, and place of birth. You can get your Jatakam with your moon sign, your Janma Lagna, that is ascendant sign, and all other planets, all the charts, everything. You can save it as a PDF. So income expenditure table based on Rashis for India only. Uh, for Mesh Rashi, income is 5, expenditure is, for Mesh Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defamation. For Vrishabha, income is 2, expenditure is 14, loss. For Mithuna, income is 8, expenditure is 11, trouble. For Karka, income is 2, expenditure is 8, happiness. For Simha, income and expenditure both are 5, happiness, yay. For Kanya Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 11, trouble, sorry. For Tula Rashi, income is 2, expenditure is 14, loss. For Vrischika Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defamation. For Dhanush Rashi, income is 5, expenditure is 11, loss. For Makara and Kumbh, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain, yay. For Meena Rashi, income is 5, expenditure is 11, loss. You may pause this video here and take a look at your whole income and expenditure for yourself and your family and continue. Now we are going to see Jagat Lagna Phalam based on Janma Lagna or ascendant sign, which is rising sign at the time of birth, which you can get it from your horoscope. If you do not have a one, horoscope or Kundli or Jatakam, all same thing. You can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology, enter your name, birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you will get your all Jatakam information. So you can save it in a PDF also. So for those people whose Janma Lagna is Mesh, they will have increase in wealth and money. For Vrishabha Lagna, they will have a good health. For Mithuna Lagna, they will have a pain and sorrows, hospital visits. For Karka Lagna, overall happiness and gain. For Simha Lagna, money and honors. For Kanya Lagna, legal favors, religiousness, increase of wealth. For Tula Lagna, disease, health troubles. For Vrischika Lagna, marriage, love. For Dhanush Lagna, victory over enemies. For Makara Lagna, childbirth, stock market gain. Kumbha Lagna, gain of friends, help in college education. Meena Lagna, increase in family members. Maybe somebody will get married in your family or childbirth, stuff like that. Now let's talk about Kumbha Guru Phalam till April 13, 2022. birth based on the birth moon Rashi. Again, if you do not know your birth moon Rashi, visit mypanchang.com/astrology, and you can get the full report of your birth moon Rashi, Janma Lagna, everything. Again, we do not save your information. You can use any name if you are worried about your name. We do not use the name in any way unless you check the numerology tab. Then we need that name to do your numerological analysis. Otherwise, you can put anything. For Mesha Rashi, Kumbha, Guru Phalam will give you time to get high gains everywhere. For Vrishabha Rashi, moon sign need to match expectation, else causes loss of position. So if you need to work hard, bottom line. For Mithuna Rashi, things will be resolved, success, good health and blessing. Yay. For Karka Rashi, fatigue due to overwork, due to unnecessary travel. So if you do not have to travel, don't. For Simha Lagna, marriages, childbirth can happen. For Kanya Lagna, challenges from enemies, depression, and dejections. For Tula Rashi, gain of wisdom, knowledge, powers, status, and authority. Really good. For Vrischika Rashi, live away from home, travel, try to meditate, and gain of money. For Dhanush Rashi, try avoiding doing too many things without results. So try to concentrate on one thing at a time. For Makara Rashi, obstacle ceases and you will get support in all matters of life. So things you want to do, you can do it right now. For Kumbha Rashi, brings changes in life, stressful life. For Meena Rashi, inclined to visit long distance places, pilgrimages, heritage, and you will have a health issue. You may visit hospital. Now, for Meena Guru, Guru will be going into Meena Rashi from April 13. So, this is based on your moon Rashi. Again, visit mypanchang.com/astrology or mypanchang.com. Click on astrology, enter your birth date, time of birth, place of birth, and you will get your moon sign. This is not what you see in the newspapers because the newspaper is mainly sun sign, which will be from this date to this date, whereas moon sign is very, moon remains in one sign for 2 and 1/4 days. So unless you are a great mathematician and do all the spherical trigonometric calculation in your head, you want to visit mypanchang.com/astrology and get your moon sign based on your date, time, and place of birth. Place of birth is really important. For people born in Mesh Rashi, inclined to visit long distance places, pilgrimages, heritage, and health issue. For Vrishabha Rashi, time to get high, gains everywhere. For Mithuna Rashi, need to match expectation, else causes losses of position. For Karka Rashi, things will be resolved, success, good health, blessing. For Simha Rashi, fatigue due to overwork, due to unnecessary travel. For Kanya Rashi, marriages can happen in family, childbirth can happen. Tula Rashi, challenges from enemies, depression and dejection. For Vrishika Rashi, gain of wisdom, knowledge, power, status and authority. For Dhanush Rashi, live away from home, travel, try to meditate, gain of money. Makara, try avoiding doing too many things without results. For Kumbha Rashi, obstacle ceases and you will get support in all matters of life. For Meena Rashi, brings changes in the life. It is going to be a stressful time. For Makara Shani, for this year, mostly it will be in Makara Rashi. It is entering Kumbha Rashi on January 18, 2023, and brief patch from April 28 till July 11. It is going to be in Kumbha Rashi. Other than it is going to be in Makar Rashi. So for those This is based on the moon Rashi. If you do not know your moon Rashi, please visit mypanchang.com/astrology. Enter your birth date, time, place of birth, and you will get your full Jatakam along with your moon sign and Janma Lagna. For Mesh Rashi, you will feel weak, you will feel weakness in body, get your blood pressure checked. For Vrishabha Rashi, you will be careless. Try to pay attention. For Mithuna Rashi, you are in 2.5 years of what we call is Daya or Panoti. Base is iron. You will have a health issue, marriage issue, trouble with spouse, financial losses, government trouble. For Karka Rashi, good travel. Simha Rashi, gain. Kanya Rashi, financial losses. Tula Rashi, again 2.5 years of Shani period based on iron, loss, health issue, marriage issue, financial loss, and government troubles. For Vrischika Rashi, financial gains. For Dhanush Rashi, you are into the last part of Sade Sati, base is silver. Sade Sati or Yelnat Shani, 7.5 years. Expenses, loss, business will prosper, marriage in family, and gain from government. But do pay attention to work. For Makara Rashi, you are in second phase of your Sadesati. Base is gold, disease, trouble from family, enemies, quarrels, and expenses. For Kumbha Rashi, you are entering, you are already into the first part of the Sadesati base is iron, carelessness, health issues, marriage issue, financial loss, and government troubles. For Meena Rashi, you will have a financial gains. Now, Shani will be in Kumbha Rashi from January 18, 2023, but also for a brief time in from April 28, 2022 till July 11, 2022. So for those for Kumbha Rashi, so for people in Mesh Rashi, will have a financial gain. Vrishabha Rashi will feel weakness. Mithun Rashi will be careless, so try to avoid carelessness. Karka Rashi, you will have a 2.5 years of what we call Dhaya or Panoti. The base is silver, so you will have some health issue, marriage issues, financial loss, but you will have some gain also. Government troubles, last minute you will get divine help. Simha Rashi, people will travel. For Kanya Rashi, will be gain. Tula Rashi, financial loss. Do not invest money without doing any analysis. For Vrishika Rashi, you will be in 2.5 years of Shani trouble, what we call Dhiya, Panoti, base is gold, loss, health issues, marriage issues, financial loss, government trouble for Vrishik Rashi people. For Dhanush, financial gains all over. For Makara Rashi, you will be into Sade Sati. So the base is gold. So expenses, loss, business, property, marriage, in family, gain from government. That's the last part. For Kumbha Rashi, you will be in the Sade Sati, yes, which will be the second part. You will have diseases, trouble from family, enemies, quarrels, expenses. For Meena Rashi, you will be entering the Sadesati, the first part. The base is iron. So carelessness, health issue, marriage issues, financial losses, and government troubles. This year, from March 16, 2022, Rahu will be in Mesh Rashi. So Mesh Rashi, this is again based on your moon sign, moon Rashi. Visit mypanchang.com/astrology and enter your birth date, time of birth, and place of birth. You will see everything. So Mesh Rashi, money loss. Vrishabha Rashi, health issues. Mithuna Rashi, good luck. Karka Rashi, worries. Simha Rashi, fears. Kanya Rashi, troubles. Tula Rashi, gains. Vrishika Rashi, worries. Dhanush Rashi, sorrow. Makara Rashi, money losses. Kumbha Rashi, government troubles. And Meena Rashi is going to be very good. Now we are going to look at the Rashi predictions. This is again based on your moon Rashi. For base results, you can combine moon Rashi prediction, your ascendant prediction, and your Janma sun sign prediction, and then try to combine and analyze it, because Janma Lagna is also very important. If you need some help, please consult a professional astrologer. So people who are born in Mesh Rashi or Mesh Lagna. By the way, if you do not know your birth Rashi or anything, please visit mypanchang.com/astrology and enter your birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you are all set. You will get everything. So for Mesh Rashi people, Rahu moving into Mesh Rashi from March 16 onwards requires you to be extra careful about finances. Pay bills on time. Be careful about phone and email scam. If someone calls about payment, just call them with the number you have on your file, or search with white pages for official number. Don't respond to suspicious email, and also don't give your OTP number or your banking password to anyone. If somebody says you have a virus on your computer, try to get fixed by the professionals like Geek Squad, going to into the office, not by answering like some suspicious website. That means do not book your travel also on some suspicious website. Like, try to visit directly to the airline on, stuff like that, which will be more helpful. Try to do everything to prevent, to be a part of the scam and get ding. So if so, search for white pages and use official number. Don't respond to suspicious email. Even if you see email is from your spouse, but you know what she will write or what he will write, or your friend. So do not even respond to email. Try to call them up to make sure that if he or she has sent the email to you. April will bring some good news about relief from debts, some gains, but after April 14th, you may travel some pilgrimage places and do some charity work. Jupiter moving into Meena Rashi, you will feel disinterested in things and drift in multiple directions looking for a purpose. You may get a leadership role from May till mid July. Just keep working hard. After mid July, you may face some challenges at work. If you don't pay attention to work, email communications, you may have a trouble from May 17 till June 27. After that, fever, ailment, stomach issues, possibility. Try to avoid arguments with your spouse and partners and children. You may have a visitor in later part of July. August 10th onwards, you will have a financial gain, friends, etc. But due to Mars, you will also have some losses. Don't enter into arguments with someone or anyone at work. Healthy debate is fine, but no heated discussions. September is a month to enjoy social standings, parties, love affairs, cordial relations with opposite sex. Again, if you are married, don't try to do anything which is not moral. There might be addition to your family or meet someone new in your family. Beginning of October will create misunderstanding with your family members. Things will move smooth after October 16 in terms of career, promotion. Something you wrote will be recognized and will be rewarded. But stay away from things related to women, litigation, a possibility. November, watchful about your words. You will enjoy company of opposite sex, but watch out for troubles later on. You will have a material gain and enjoy it till end of December. Then you will have an increased expenditure. Watch your words before you say something. Lord Saturn transit from 18 January will keep you sail through. You will gain confidence from middle of March 2023. Worship Lord Skanda, Kartikeya, Ganesha to overcome troubles. This prediction is for Vrishabha Rashi, mainly based on your moon sign, but you can combine with your Janma, Lagna, and Sun sign. If you do not know any of this, please visit mypanchang.com/astrology. Enter your birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you will get entire chart. So for Vrishabha Rashi, Rahu moving into Mesh Rashi from 16th March will improve your social standing, money flow. But the Venus in April can bring some setback to your social standing. So avoid doing things that can cause some issues to your name and fame. Mars requires you to work hard to achieve goals. Finally, you will have a success if you take important precautions. Jupiter in 11th house will give you promotion, success in area that you have been waiting for. May and June will be very successful, but with caution of increasing expenditure on entertainment, clothing, etc. Some of you could have some eye surgery or eye related issues from June 27 till August 10. This period is watchful period at work, but it might bring new opportunities for you to travel abroad. And if you do that, please be careful of your luggage. Saturn moving in Kumbha Rashi requires you to avoid argument with your boss. Just listen to him and try to come up with a plan of action of desired result. From July 11, Saturn going back to Makara will require you to change your job. You will feel job market is very competitive. You will have some ceremonies, parties in later part of July and beginning of August. From August 10, avoid any kind of arguments and misunderstanding with your seniors, employers, and government department. Some of you might see change in your position, undesired expenses, differences of opinion, arguments with your spouse, business partner could result into break of partnership, etc. September you will have a love, romance, addition to family, but at the same time avoid quarrels with your soulmate or your life partner. From mid October, you will need to be watchful about theft in your home or travel. From November 13th onward, stay away from sharp weapons like fires and also from poisonous animal and from everything that might risk your life. You might have depression, you might develop some depression, etc. You need to keep check on your expenditure and words you use after mid March 2023. So also you that means any email you send, watch out. Saturn's transit from January 18 will require you to pay attention to work. You can worship Goddess Mahalakshmi, Goddess Lalita Devi. Now for Mithun Rashi, again, this is based on your moon sign. You can combine with your moon sign, your Lagna sign, and your sun sign. Lagna is not your marriage. Lagna is the rising sign at the time of birth on eastern horizon. If you do not know, you can find it from your Jatakam. If you do not know your Jatakam, do not have one, you can prepare yourself by visiting www.mypanchang.com/astrology, and you can enter your birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you can get everything. For Mithun Rashi, Rahu will bring some relief in later part of March 2022. If you are a student, then success in higher education is also indicated in March 2022. April, you may have to visit foreign country, which could be painful. You need to watch out for ailments, theft of luggage. Also, trouble with higher education can happen from mid April. Jupiter moving into your 10th house requires you to be a taskmaster. Failing to do so will fall in position and grace. This is a time to work hard for next year where you work will be recognized, but till then open your eyes and work hard and smart. Saturn's moving into Kumbha Rashi will make you change job frequently or chances of long distance travel could persist. So I would say If you are planning to visit to your native country, home country, do that now. Or if you are living elsewhere and want to travel abroad, this is the time to avoid job changes. You will see some success at work after mid May. If you work hard, things will be in your favor. Things will be a bit smooth after June 27th. And when Saturn retrogrades back into Makara from July 11th, negatively affects your health. Chances of yours of surgery for some, but Mars in Aries, this surgery, if done early, then things will be smooth without worries. From August 10, you will see lots of pressure at work. Things will be difficult at work. Health issues will prevail. You may travel abroad for a short time. Financially, you will sail through with support of many other planets. However, your spending will increase till end of the year, but your income flow. However, year end will bring some good news. You may receive good news about job change after August 16th. You might need to visit hospital, increased expenditure, and chance of dishonor and humiliation from mid-November onward. Saturn transit from January 18 can give you long distance travel, distress, and worry. Death of someone close. You can worship Lord Krishna or Vishnu. For Karka Rashi, again, this is based on your moon sign, ascendant, and sun sign. If you do not know any of your this thing, you can refer to your Jatakam. If you do not have a one, you can prepare yourself by visiting www.mypanchang.com/astrology. Enter birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you can get all this. For Karka Rashi, Rahu in Mesha from mid March will help you regain reputation at work. Your efforts and struggle will be recognized. Mars will bring some ailments in the first part of April, and finances will require some guard. Jupiter moving in Pisces, you will visit temples and perform religious ceremonies. In case of troubles, Jupiter will save you 11th hour. Saturn moving in 8th house will also require you to take care of your health. You may not get desired support from your friends. Things may not be fine. The things will continue till mid July, but when Saturn goes back into Makara, you will have a differences with your business partners and spouse. After mid August, you will have success again in your life. With the push of Jupiter, you will rock at work, much awaited promotion, you will make new friends, you will gain from siblings, but from mid October, you will need to drive carefully, avoid unnecessary expenses, health needs special care, money flow will be there, but need to be watchful about health. December will bring differences with spouse, with some financial gain till middle of March. Saturn transit from January 18 will bring 2.5 years of Panoti or Daya. Be careful about your health, but if you develop interest in meditation, these problems can be avoided. You can worship Lord Shiva. Again, this is based on your moon sign. If you do not know your moon sign, uh, or your Janma Lagna, you can refer to your Jatakam or visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology. Enter your name, birth date, time of birth, and place of birth. You will get everything. For Simha Rashi Jatakam, Rahu moving in Mesh Rashi from mid March. If you are a student, promising time concerning your higher education. You may travel abroad and be more spiritual. We advise you to avoid arguments with co workers. In the month of April to mid May, avoid using harsh or bad words with your siblings to your siblings. Don't engage into fights with your siblings. Jupiter entering Pisces from mid April will make you suffer fatigue due to overwork, suffer due to unnecessary travel. Avoid speculation as this could bring heavy losses in investment. But if your Janma Kundali favors, then this is avoided. But still, avoid speculation. Saturn moving in Kumbha from last week of April till mid July. Disturbances in married life. While this period is smooth for salaried individual, some issues in business matter persist. Make sure not to have any differences with partners and spouse. August till mid October is the time to work hard, even if you have a bunch of struggles, and you will have a success in the end. You will have a success from October onwards at work, friends, etc. But during the year end, you will have to work hard. Things look good till March 2023. Saturn transit into Kumbha from January 18 can increase differences with your spouse and partners. You may worship Lord Surya Narayana, chant Gayatri Mantra every day. Do your Sandhya Vandanam. For Kanya Rashi, again, this is based on your moon Rashi. You can combine with Janma Lagna and Surya Rashi. If you do not know any of this, you can refer to your Jatakam. If you don't have one, you can prepare by yourself by visiting www.mypanchang.com/astrology, and you can enter your name, birth date, time of birth, place of birth, and you will get your entire Jatakam. You can also print it, save it as a PDF, send to your friends, astrologer, etc., etc., etc. For Kanya Rashi, from beginning of April, you will have a misunderstanding with your spouse. There is a chance that your enemies will increase, and you may even get involved in fights with your business partner. April 7 onwards, your natal Mars in your Kundli is very good. If it is very good, you will conquer your enemies. You will see success in your undertaking. If you are caught up in any court case, you may expect a judgment that would favor you, not if you are caught red-handed. You need to be caught like something. If you are frame or something like that, then only it will help you. But if you have done really bad thing, nothing can help you, because karma. Jupiter moving into your seventh house from April 13th will give you the light at the end of tunnel after a grueling period of dejections and frustration. You will get stability in your life. If you are looking for your soulmate, married, this is a good time to get married. But Astama Rahu will give you troubles with respect to your health. If you are traveling, make sure to eat healthy food. Lot of mental distress would be there, along with unnecessary fears. But Jupiter will save you at the 11th hour. Saturn moving in over 6th house from last week of April till mid July will give you success over enemies, but watchful about one of your employees who could be troublesome for you, and you might have to settle for out of the court settlement. May and June will bring heated arguments with your spouse, and drive carefully in June and July. There could be a danger to your life, but Jupiter again will be your savior at the 11th hour. That doesn't mean you drive roughly. Okay. Avoid arguments with your father or teacher in the month of August and September. If you have not paid your taxes in time, this can bring an audit alarm, including discrepancies in tax form. From October, you will see obstacles initially, but later you will find successes. From mid November, again, you will have to keep calm and be nice to your father and or teacher. Things will improve after middle of March. Saturn transit from January 18 will give you success, victory over enemies. You can worship Sri Lakshmi Narayana or Lord Krishna. Radhe Radhe. Now, this is for Tula Rashi. Again, this is based on your moon Rashi. You can combine with Janma Lagna or Surya Rashi. If you do not know any of this thing, please visit www.mypanchang.com slash astrology. Enter your birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you will get your full Jatakam. From for Tula Rashi, beginning of April, you will have a trouble with your children's and long-term investment, if any. You need to keep calm and think twice before you speak or write, or you may lose your glory. Jupiter move from April 13. You will have a trouble with enemies. People will take you too lightly, that you need to be watchful and try to act nice. You will feel you will have a lots of unfulfilled desires. So best thing is to do without expecting in return. Like in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Karmanyeva adhikaraste, likewise, just do your karma. Saturn moving in Kumbha in the last week of April, you will start experiencing issues with spouse and business partner. Any investment or speculation in stock market should be avoided at least till mid-July. Things will improve in May and June for your career. If you are employed, there is a chance of promotion and win over enemies in the month of July. You may have to travel, but travel will not be good. You will have differences with your spouse and partner. Think with a cool head. From second week of August, you will need to take care of your health. There is a possibility of accidents and surgery. Drive carefully. Avoid anything that can risk your life and health. After October 16, you will have a differences with your mentor, friend, philosopher, and a guide or a teacher, father, maybe. Mentally, you will feel worried and disappointment most of time. Disappointed. Some of you may have to work in an uncomfortable work environment for a while. Your manager may not be a happy camper in a way. Work hard to maintain your position and respect at work or in your field of profession. From mid November till year end, you will take care of your health, eat healthy food, avoid parties. Saturn transit from January 18, 2023 will increase worries about your long term investment and quarrels with spouse and family. You can worship goddess Lalita Devi or Durga Devi. Vrishika Rashi. This is for people who having Vrishika Rashi. Again, you can combine with your Lagna Rashi and Sun Rashi. You can find this from your Jataka. If you do not have one, you can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology. Enter your birth date, time of birth, place of birth, name. You will get everything. For Vrishika Rashi, Rahu moving into Mesh Rashi will increase your wealth accumulation. Hey, good. If you are in business, you will be successful in some foreign venture. Any pending court cases in your favor, easy win over enemies if your, Jatakam favors you. The second week of April, you will have some rough patches with trouble from old enemies, but with help of Rahu, you will conquer them. And you need to work hard in your profession to get more mileage. Additionally, Jupiter will help you from April 13 onwards, will help you gain knowledge. There can be an addition in family, long term investment, and long standing desires will be fulfilled. Saturn move from last week of April till mid July. You will need to be careful about risky investment and chances of accident and health trouble. You will make your friend enemy. So, don't try to argue with your friends. Sometimes you have to let go. Try avoiding conflicts at home and work, especially with your siblings. Mid July till second week of August will be easy, and then after 10th of August you will have a mental pressure, tension, differences with spouse, partner, and trouble during travel. Some of you may lose riches due to indulge in unnecessary things. Endeavors from mid-October till end of the year requires you to be strict, especially with respect to your health. Avoid any aggressive driving that may cause accidents. Let other pass by. We didn't build the road. Government owns the road, right? Overall, Jupiter will try to save you at 11th hour. Keep watch on your finances from November 13th to 14th March 2023. This requires controlling your anger. Saturn transit can cause trouble at work. Pay attention to work, and if you are planning to change job, you can do it sooner than later. You can worship Brahaspati or Guru. Dhanush Rashi. So again, like I said before, this is based on your moon Rashi. If you do not know your moon Rashi, or you can combine with your Janma Lagna and Sun sign. If you do not know any of them, you can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology and enter your name, birth date, time of birth, place of birth, and you will get entire report. For Dhanush Rashi, Rahu moving into Mesh Rashi from mid-March will bring income, but at the same time, lots of mental pressure and grief. You may have to deal with an issue with your child. Things will ease after first week of April. Your struggle will pay off. You will buy some electronics gadget. Life will be back on track with respect to your business and profession. Your writings, emails, and documents will be recognized. The Jupiter moving into Meena Rashi from mid-April will make your soul searching, meditation especially, and you need to prepare yourself for next year for career building and financial prosperity. But you need to work hard this year. Saturn moving in Kumbha for a brief period between last week of April to mid July. This will be a good period again and bring relief. But after that, you will have to face trouble with your long term investment. But don't touch your long term investment if it's not required. Don't do any fire sale. What I mean, things will improve after second week of August, and you will win over enemies, and whatever you were working to achieve from a long time, you will achieve. October will be a testing time for your relationship with your spouse and partner. Things Take things lightly and don't enter into heated arguments. He or she's your spouse. you know Give some break. If traveling, be careful. Things after November 13th will be better till March 14, 2023. Saturn transit from January 18 will give you success. You can worship Lord Brahaspati, Guru. For Makara Rashi, again, this is based on your moon Rashi. You can find it from Jatakam. You can combine with your Janma Lagna and Sun sign with other Rashis, then it will give you good results. If you do not know them, you can find it from your Jatakam. If you do not have your Jatakam, you know what? You can make it on your own by visiting www.mypanchang.com/astrology. Enter your birth date, time of birth, place of birth, and name, and you will get your entire report, which can save it in PDF also. For Makara Rashi, Rahu moving into Mesh Rashi will not be so good for students. They need to be diligent about their studies. And those who want to deal into property or buy a house, you may end up selling low or buying high, or may not buy right property where properties are appreciated quickly. So you need to be watchful for whole of 2022. Jupiter moving into Pisces from mid-April, a strong sense of dissatisfaction and feeling that something is missing in life. which you will search frenetically. It is the time for putting effort for study of books of knowledge like Yoga Vasishta, or some yoga books you can do it, which can help calming the mind and give you solace. So one of the book I will recommend is written by Adi Shankaracharya, Chris Jal of Discrimination, or in Sanskrit, Hindi, the name is Viveka Chudamani, which is really very good book. And there are many good books written by our acharyas like Ramanuja Acharya and others. So try to find the right book, consult guru, they can help you in that area. Time to work on improving communication skills. Communication skills are very important. Saturn moving in Kumbha from last week of April till mid July will require you to work hard as far as your career and job is concerned. For businessmen, your collection will not be good. If you are living away from your native place, this is not the best time to visit your native place. You will make bad decisions related to property, land, etc. If you are a student, make sure you don't want to miss your project submission date. August will bring you worries about your children. You will spend unnecessarily in entertainment. You may develop troubles in your stomach. Things will improve for a brief time from mid October till mid November. You will have a good income flow and a relief from trouble. If you are waiting for some court cases, result will come to your favor, and if and only if your natal Janma Kundali supports. Then till March 14, 2023, and Saturn transit will be the last part of the Sadesati. You need to pay attention to your family matters, finances. You can worship Lord Shanishchara. Om Shanishcharai Namaha. Kumbha Rashi. For this is based on your moon sign. You can combine with your Janma Lagna or sun sign. If you do not know them, you can refer to your Jatakam. If you do not have one, you can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology, and you can enter your name, birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, and you can prepare your Jatakam, and you can get everything there, like your birth, moon sign, sun sign, and Janma Lagna. Rahu entering for Kumbha Rashi, Rahu entering in Mesha will ace thing a bit. You will see success. Only if you don't deal with aggression. You will gain from foreign lands. Jupiter entering to Pisces in mid-April will be favorable too, with the Saturn moving in Kumbha from last week of April till mid July will bring some struggle, as you will be in Sade Sati 7.5 year Saturn for a brief time. You will have some tasting times, but Jupiter and Rahu will come to your rescue. After July, retrograde Saturn might bring some old health related issue back. You might need to visit hospital, but worship of Jupiter and Bhagavati will make those problems go away. From August, be careful in dealing with your land matters. Your relationship with your mother may spoil. Don't use a harsh word. This might cause enmity with your friends, students. Needs to be very careful not to use aggression and pay attention to study. Especially make sure you know your exam dates. Don't take anything for granted. Check 3 times. Ask your friends and don't trust them. Do your own verification as far as exam date is concerned. Hey, my friend told me, so this is a date. No, check your own. Mid October will bring worries about your children and long term investments if you have, and you will spend unnecessarily in investment. If you are in love, you may spend lavishly on your love, so be careful about unnecessary expenses here. Again, from mid November till mid March 2023, take care of your mother and family. Don't do hasty land decision. Saturn transit from January 18th You need to avoid depression, differences with spouse and partners. You can worship Lord Mahadev or Vishnu as well as Lord Shanishchara. Meena Rashi. This is based on your moon sign. So if you do not know your moon sign, you can visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology, or you can find it from your Jatakam. But if you do not have one, you can definitely visit www.mypanchang.com/astrology. From there, you can get your moon sign, ascendant sign, that is Janma Lagna sign, and sun sign. Combining all these things, three, if you use it, you will be it will be more accurate. So for Meena Rashi, this year will you will enter brief Sadesati period during the last week of April till mid July. Rahu's moving in Mesha will increase financial issues in your life. Something or other will keep you disturbed. You may have an eye trouble this year. So if you are trying to get surgery done, eye surgery done, you want to do it quickly, then do it later. Jupiter entering in Pisces in mid April mandates you to increase your spiritual activities. You want to start meditating to concentrate in your work. You will go through trouble times till first week of August with multiple things due to Saturn entering Kumbha from last week of April till mid July. You need to make sure you pay attention to your work and work hard. Then Saturn will give you success. Remember, Saturn is a planet that can make pauper to king and king to pauper. So try to do meditation and work hard. If you do work hard, Saturn will give you success. So you need to make sure you pay attention to work and work hard, then Saturn will give you success, even in Sadesati. But it requires lots of work. Things and work ethics, things might improve for a brief period between second week of August till mid October, where you will have some relief. And if you did not work hard before, you will, and if you did work hard before, you will get promotion. But if you did not work hard, you will be there and there only, and your work will be rewarded if you did work hard. Things might be a bit rough from mid October till mid November with respect to your family life. With your family life. So, uh, and studies if you are students. If you are in market to buy home or sell home or a property, you are suggested to wait till mid November, and then things will be in your favor again. And from there, mid March 2023, you will get good success. However, Shani's transit from January 18 will be the first phase of Sadesati, can bring depression, distress, unexpected expenses, hospital visit. You can worship Lord Brihaspati or Guru or Shanishchara. This was prepared by me, Pandit Mahesh Shastri. I wrote this. I am a Panchang Siddhanti and I am Panchang Ganit Karta. I live in Seattle, Washington, United States of America. And I pray for everyone that this year you will sail through your troubles and you will have a good learning experience, and you will be spiritually, you will do well, you will learn more things, so and you will have a success in your undertakings in whatever work you want to do. I pray to Lord Narayana. Radhe Radhe. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach me. Please visit my website www.mypanchang.com. You can click on about and you can find my link, my email information there. Feel free to write me. And if you have any questions, please shoot your emails and I will try to answer it. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.